Hi guys, welcome to the Chef's Backyard. Today I'm going to show you how to make French fries, also known as pommes frites. They're really simple. You just need a couple of things. We've got a potato, we've got a peeler, and I'm going to show you how to make them. You ready to cook? Let's go! Okay guys, so I'm going to show you today how to make French fries. You can do them with a knife. I'll show you how to cut them. Potatoes have an odd shape. So there's a couple of things you got to do. And I also have a mandolin. This one has a setting for julienne, and but they're very sharp, and so I recommend that you use the pusher, so that way you don't cut your hands. First thing I'm going to do is pull these fries out of the water. I've already cut them. I've sliced them into the water bath, and I've rinsed them several times. That way it takes some of that extra starch off of the top. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to set them to the side so they can start drying off before we blanch them. So there's a couple of steps. First you want to peel the potato, then you want to slice the potato. Then you can rinse it off, cool water, and then you want to dry it off, then blanch your potatoes, and then turn the heat on your oil up and get a crispy fry. Okay guys, first we want to peel the potato. I'm using smaller ones. They're a little bit easier to cut into your bâtonnets, which is the shape of a French fry. Then we just want to peel the potato. And I usually go down in strips, and then I'll turn and cut the peeling off of the end like that. Then I'll inspect it for spots. Some of them you can just take out with your peeler. And there's a little divot on some peelers that allow you to remove the eyes. Okay, so that's one way that you can do it. There's either going to be a little hook or something like this, and that'll help you get the eyes out. And as a bonus, if you want to make potato chips, just take your peeler and do it real thin like that. And then you can soak those guys in water and fry them up, and you'll have potato chips. Because the potato is kind of round, it's best if you flatten it out a little bit. So take your knife and cut a flat side. And I'll go ahead and square it off, especially since we're doing fries. And that way those bâtonnets will have a good chance of looking like a French fry. I'll take the end off. And now we have a nice cubed potato, right? It's kind of a rectangle. Now, what you're going to do is figure out how big you want your fries and cut them down. On something like this, I'll make 3 cuts. So now we have those 3 cuts, right? But we'll keep them together, and I'm going to turn it, and we'll continue to hold it. And we'll make 3 more cuts down the potato. And then you have your French fry shape, your bâtonnets. Now once you cut them, you want to put them right into the water, because if you don't, they're going to start turning brown on you. Now let me show you how to use the mandolin. First we're going to peel the potato. It's recommended that you wash and scrub your potato first before you peel it. The potato is grown in the ground. It's a natural product. And while they do rinse them and kind of toss them around a bit at the potato factory, you can still have some dirt on them. So our next step, is it recording? So our next step is into the water bath on this one. I like to press the fries directly through. So you've got your pusher and you're going to use some force, okay? So push pretty hard and then I'll pick it up and that will let those potatoes fall into the water. So just press down into the potato and then forward across the blades. And that will help you to get that nice julienne shape, the batonette shape actually, which is ideal for making French fries. And then you're probably going to be left with a flat piece like this. And what you can do with that is just take your knife, cut through them about the same size as your other fries and place them in the water. Now we'll take those and we'll rinse them a few times. We will preheat our oil in the fryer to 300 degrees Fahrenheit and we'll see you in a second. Okay, so now that we've got our fries cut, got them rinsed, we're going to dry them off a little bit. I've got paper towels here. And then our next step is, once they're dried off, we're going to place them in our fryer. Now this step is called blanching. You want to blanch your fries. And what we're trying to do here is we're going to cook them all the way through. But this step doesn't get them crispy. You'll still need to do an additional step, which is the fry. So we're going to take these and we'll place them in our fry basket. Okay guys, so we've got our fries now. We've dried them off. We're going to place them in our basket, in our fry basket. We'll go ahead and we'll put them in the basket. And now we're going to drop them into the fryer for a couple of minutes. Go ahead and shake them around so that way the oil coats them all the way around. So after just a couple of minutes, you'll notice that the bubbles start to slow down. We'll want to pick up the fry basket and we'll check and see how they are. They're going to be hot, okay? But yeah, they're done all the way through. So now we want to take these fries and set them on a paper towel to drain off that oil. And we'll continue blanching the rest of these French fries that we've cut until they're all done. And then we'll turn up our oil to 375 degrees and we'll do a crisp on these. So we'll see you back in just a couple of minutes. Another way to tell if your French fries are already blanched is they'll start floating. So now we'll go ahead and let that oil run off and we'll drain them on the paper towel. And we'll see you back here in a minute once we turn our temp up to 375. So there was one place I worked at that when we made our French fries from scratch like this, we would blanch them and then we would lay them out in a nice even layer on sheet trays and freeze them. And then we would come back and portion them to portion size. And so that way the fry cooks, as they were cooking throughout the night, They could grab the right amount of fries, and they were already individually quick frozen, or frozen separated. Really, is what the deal was there. And from there, they could drop one batch of fries for one order, and it was pretty cool. So some other things that you can do is you can season them after the fry with like a curry powder, or you could make like a curry ketchup. That's good too. Okay, so some different things that you can dip your French fries with once they're fried. We'll talk about this while the temperature of the oil is coming up, so we can give these French fries their nice second fry, right? The Dutch serve their pommes frites with a dollop of mayonnaise. So here in the middle, I've got some mayonnaise. Now you could season that up with different stuff. From time to time, I like a little curry in there. I've got some ketchup here, and so we'll just mix that with a little curry powder. And then you can also take ketchup and mix it. I like to do a little hot sauce on top of the ketchup. And then mix that in. That's always tasty. All right, so let's zoom in. So in the bowl, I've got some ketchup, and then I've got curry powder. And I'm just gonna add some of that curry powder in there. We'll give it a stir it up. And then you have a little curry ketchup. And that way you have some different flavors to dip your fries in. And so there you've got your different sauces. You've got regular ketchup with some hot sauce on it, got some mayonnaise, and then a curry ketchup. Okay guys, now that our oil has come up to 375 degrees, we've already blanched these potatoes. And let me show you why we want to do that second fry. Because if you were to put this on a plate for somebody, I doubt that they would be impressed, right? So they're not crispy. There's no crunch to them. The reason we like those French fries is that beautiful golden brown color and that nice crispy crunch. So this second fry is how you get it. So here in the fry basket, I've got one portion of fries, and we'll go ahead and put it down. And we'll get another one going here. All right, guys, so this one has been down for a little while. All right, guys, so this basket has been down for a while. You see how the oil is kind of slow? Watch what happens whenever we first put them in. You see how active that oil is? Those are indicators of doneness, right? So we'll go ahead and pull these guys up. And now we want to get salt on them immediately. So our fries are just out of the fryer, and we want to season them as they come out of the basket. Something salty is always good. But they're crisp and golden brown. So we'll put these on our plate. All right, guys, so we made our fresh French fries. They are golden, brown, and crispy. We'll try it with the mayonnaise. We'll try it with the mayonnaise like the pommes frites. Oh man, that's crunchy. Let's give it a try with that curry dip. Ooh, that's neat. I don't eat a whole lot of curry, so I'm really enjoying the flavors in that. And then probably my favorite way, a little spicy ketchup. Oh yeah. Is it still recording?
No, it is.
All right, guys, thank you for joining me here at the Chef's Backyard, where today we made French fries. Here they are, golden, crispy, and delicious. Season them up with a variety of spices. Try lemon pepper. Try just salt. Try my Chef's Backyard flavor formula seasoning. Shoot me an email at chefsbackyard@gmail.com and I'll help you order that. Thank you for joining me here at the Chef's Backyard. We'll see you soon.